I never know how to start a video without sounding super stupid, like, what's up, guys? So I'm just gonna get right into it. My name is Buck, and as you know, probably, I don't know if you know this, but Kevin Feige said there's gonna be a soft reboot of the MCU after Avengers Secret Wars. This means that they're probably gonna recast some of their characters. And I think they're most definitely gonna kill off the X-Men in Doomsday and Secret Wars and recast them with new actors. So today in this video, I'm gonna be doing a fan cast of Marvel's X-Men for the new MCU. My first fan cast is Jacob Elordi as Cyclops, the field leader of the X-Men. Jacob Elordi is having a new movie coming out soon, The Dog Stars, and I think he looks a lot like Cyclops, and he'd just be like perfect for the role of Cyclops, and he's a good age where he could be playing this character for the next 10 years. And yeah, like I said, seems like a billion times. Actually, he just feels perfect. For my next fan cast, I know I'm not one of the first ones that speculated this casting. But Henry Cavill as Wolverine would be. I think he's a pretty great choice. He this version of Wolverine even cameoed in Deadpool and Wolverine, uh, affectionately nicknamed Cavillerine, and he's known for his work in Man of Steel. So he already played Superman. So he already played a superhero, and also The Witcher. So he's got some action, it's kind of more cinematic movies uh, under his belt, and I think he is great to play Wolverine in the new MCU. My next fan cast is Sadie Sink as Jean Grey. And again, this is not a new fan cast. People have been saying this for a while. A lot of speculation she is going to be Jean Grey in Spider-Man Brand New Day. She's confirmed for Spider-Man Brand New Day, and there's been a lot of leaked audio and clips of her that would back her up being Jean Grey. And I think that she, with her experience playing Max in Stranger Things, is sorry, it's my little brother. It's my 2-year-old brother. I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. Okay. I'll be back. Anyways, as I was saying, with her experience as Max in Stranger Things, I mean, I think she can just play a character like Jean Grey. Yeah, I just think she'd be great playing Jean Grey. My fan casting for Storm is Kiki Palmer. She was in Nope, which I haven't seen. I don't really think I've seen her in anything, but she has looks for Storm, and I think she looks good as Storm in this picture. And she is 32, which is a good age. Keep playing this character for another 10 years. That makes you wonder, do you think they're gonna reboot Marvel again after this? Um, After the new reboot? But I think Kiki Palmer, um, is a great choice for Storm, and I think I think she is would be great for Storm. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. For me, the cast of Marvel's Angel is like no competition. I think I'm like one of the only people who's thought this, but it seems pretty obvious to me. Dacre Montgomery, who plays Billy in Stranger Things, I think would be really really perfect for Angel, and I mean he's good at playing like a conflicted character like Billy, and I think it'd be a good port. He'd do a good job portraying his transformation to Archangel. although it might be similar to Billy's character storyline with him being evil and all that and drinking fertilizer or whatever. Anyways, it might be a little bit weird to have him interacting, like Dickie Montgomery interacting with Sadie Sink, Billy and Max, since they were stepbrother and stepsister in Stranger Things. I know it's not Stranger Things. I'm keep talking about it. It keeps coming up, but also I think I have a few more Stranger Things castings down the list. Maybe only one. I don't remember. But yeah, it'd be fun to see. It's always fun to see how characters or actors who have worked with other characters in other movies or shows are in. I'm just talking. This is just getting awkward. Uh, yeah, take a Montgomery as Angel. My next casting is Stanley Tucci as Professor X, and I first saw Stanley Tucci in Electric State. Great movie on Netflix. Yeah, great movie. I thought he was. I was like, this guy probably played Professor X before, back before I was totally a Marvel nerd. Anyways, he looks like he's just perfect looks for Professor X. Bald, glasses. Actually, I don't think Professor X has glasses. Wait, anyway, it doesn't matter. Um, he looks so perfect in the role of Professor X. And that's my fan cast for Professor X. He looks just like too good as Professor X. For another one of the original X-Men in the comics, Iceman, I chose another Stranger Things cast member, Joe Keery. He plays Steve in Stranger Things, and he was the that one guy from Free Guy. I don't remember his name. Comment if you do. Um, he's really funny when he is playing characters, and that's perfect for Iceman, who is often depicted as the class clown in the X-Men or in the Xavier's Institute for Gifted Youngsters. And yeah, he yeah, Joe Keery seems pretty perfect. I mean, it'd be better if he had blonde hair, but I think he's bleached his hair before. I think he could do it again. I don't think he should though, if he's going to play Iceman. There's been rumors of him playing Peter Parker, but I don't think they would recast Tom Holland in a rebooted MCU because he's still young and he's like the same age as Joe Keery, if not younger. So I don't think they're going to recast him as recast Joe Keery as Spider Man. So I think he's perfect for Iceman. My next X-Men fan cast is for a character who was has already been played in live action, as most of these guys are, but only in one movie, and that was Deadpool 2. This is Cable. He also made a resurgence in X-Men 97, and I will assume will be in X-Men 97 season 2 with the trailer that just dropped. And my cast is Jason Momoa, and assuming Lobo doesn't die in Supergirl, he will probably have scheduling errors if he gets casted as Cable, being Lobo. But he does seem like he would be good for Cable to be, sarcastic and but also serious. And he has played two superheroes, Lobo and Aquaman. So he has experience in the field, and he's been in lots of movies. He's a very experienced actor. He was in the Minecraft movie that came out about a year ago. Or I don't know, was it a year ago? I think so. And I think is a solid pick to be Cable in the rebooted X Men. This fan cast is our first villain. He is one of the most powerful X Men villains of all time, and this is Apocalypse. You know I had to do it. The Rockalypse. Dwayne Johnson playing Apocalypse. It's perfect. No more needs to be said. Going back to the superhero aspect of X Men, We have Zola Maraduena as Sunspot. And Zola Maraduena has experience as a superhero because he played Blue Beetle in a very three-star movie, Blue Beetle. And a that's actually I think all I've seen him in. But I think despite the movie being kind of bad, he did a good job acting the character. And I think that he looks great as Sunspot. So yeah, this is it my fan Zola Maraduena is my actually I don't know if I'm saying that right. I think I am. So I'm just gonna keep going with that. Zola Maraduena is as Sunspot, and please comment and tell me if I'm saying that wrong. My next fan cast is for Marvel's Rogue, and my actress is Lily James. Lily James was in Pride and Prejudice and Zombies and Cinderella and a couple other movies. She was in a lot of movies actually. I don't think I've actually seen any of them. I watched the trailer for Cinderella though. And that trailer pretty much showed everything. So I basically seen Cinderella. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I think if she can suppress her British accent and put on a Southern accent, sort of similar to Eleven in Stranger Things, except she didn't have a Southern accent, and dye her hair, then I think she is a good fan cast for Rogue. I mean, also she needs like '80s pop star hair. But yeah, good fan cast. Lily James is Rogue.